Hello, two heads up here. Welcome to another one of my PVM guides. I'm just rolling them out today. This time we're just doing normal gauntlet, and the method I prefer to do the normal gauntlet, is with no armor. Um, it just saves the most time and makes gathering supplies and everything the most simple. Um, so the only, excuse me, the only requirement you need for this is Song of the Elves. There's really not much preamble to go on about, so let's go ahead and get started. You can prevenge yourself, but I don't. Alright, so the main thing I'm looking for here, perfect, is just these guys. I want about, I need at least 60 shards to begin with. I'm going to go ahead and drop my pickaxe and axe. Um, we got a leaf too, that's cool. Um, so you need, actually, is it 60 or 80 shards? I believe it's 80 shards you want first, because you want to make the weapon, which costs 40. We already got 2 leaves, that's great. And you want to make 2 vials and 2 dust. But actually, the 2 dust are going to be, the 2 vials, excuse me, are going to be the most important. Yeah. So I believe, oh, we're just short, aren't we? Yeah, we need 60 shards. So let's get 60 shards before we head back. Perfect. We'll just kill these guys, get the fish, and then rotate back. So the only supplies, when you're 99 prayer, the only supplies I use are going to be 2 potions, um, uh, your 2 weapons, your 2 epic weapons, or maxed out weapons, and food. That's about it. So we'll go ahead and fish this and then rotate back. So we got plenty of crystal shards. So like I said, the bare minimum is 60. We got a little bit unlucky. Um, and yeah, so you need 60 to make your bow, right? Just your starter bow, just the basic bow. Don't make don't make the upgraded bow because, well, it's up to you. I just take whatever 2 elite weapons I can get. That's why I always just make the basic bow. Sometimes it's not the bow that I get. You know, maybe it's a staff and the halberd. So when you make your 2 vials, don't forget to fill them up as well. And we'll crush our 2 guys here. Oh, that better not drink. Good. All right, and then we'll just run straight out to the edge and look for our elite weapon. Excuse me. Like in my previous videos, I still have a cough. It's been a persistent cough. All right, we got the bear. That's fine. We'll go ahead and kill this guy, I guess. Get him off our ass. And they've made many quality of life updates to Gauntlet. One of the best ones was if you get a repeat boss, if you kill it again, you get a different epic weapon component, which is so nice. And you get a guaranteed weapon frame. That was another quality of life update. I guess I'll get these shards. So, um, I think in total, when you make your basic weapon, you need ooh, perfect. Oh, I'm trying to remember. I think it's 160 or 180 shards, which you'll basically get automatically every time once you get your full inventory of fish and uh, get your 2 boss kills. Alright, so we'll go ahead and drop that. So we've got our food ready to go. Now we're just looking for our boss. I don't think the corner rooms can spawn a boss, but it's whatever. I don't need anything else from any other rooms. Basically, as soon as I get another boss, I'm ready to go. So this is why it's nice to skip making the armor, because a lot of times you can get absolute crap luck when it comes to finding bosses. And normal mode, if you're anywhere near competent, you're always going to have enough time. But basically what's going to determine your money is how many you can complete in an hour. And just skipping the armor altogether just makes it one trip, right? You'll need to make one teleport seed. It's just one trip. Because the armor can always be a pain in the ass to make, mainly because of the crystal shards. So we got the halberd and the bow. Um, I don't really have a preference for normal mode. The halberd is much more difficult to use in corrupted. And I've got over 100 normal KC. I've always preferred normal, um, just because it's way more consistent. Alright, so we'll go ahead make our max out our bow, and then halberd. And then don't forget to cook your food. And of course, he always starts off with range attack, so go ahead and pray range when you first enter the room. And having your sounds enabled does make this a lot easier. 4 attacks, and then he switches attack styles. I think it's 5 attacks, and he switches his prayer. Now, it's always nice to know when to eat, and I like to eat when he spawns these guys. Those, fucking, what are they called? Uh, Beams, whatever they are. And I also like to eat when I switch weapons. See, armor really isn't necessary, and the tier 1 armor is just garbage. This will definitely speed up your kills for normal Gauntlet. And you always want to be more conservative uh, with your health. He's about to jump here, or pounce, you know. Yeah, nothing really else to say. Just play it safe when he's below 1/3 health. That's it. That was a slow run just because it took so long to find weapons. But so with skipping the armor, you will. Wow, that is the crappiest loot. Oh my god. Yeah. So basically, why the money for normal isn't great here, but it's a nice thing to mix up, and you got a good chance of getting a pet, and you got a chance at getting a 200 mil plus item. The seed is what, 230 mil? You also have a chance of getting an armor seed, which is, 13, 14 mil. It's very nice. It's nice to do something where you've got a chance at least of getting a lot of money. Um, but by skipping getting armor, you will consistently get sub 10, well, sub 9 minute kills very easily. Like I said, that was very bad, and that my total duration was 8 minutes 50 seconds. I mean, it took way too long to find that second weapon. But that's going to happen. And like I said, that's why skipping the armor. Imagine you have to do one trip, make your armor, and then go out again to find the weapon. It's a pain in the ass. Um, so yeah, like I said, excuse me, I'm not an expert in this. There's probably a lot of you guys that know how to do this much better than me. But in my opinion, this is a nice chill way to do the gauntlet. The corrupted gauntlet, when you look at the wiki and you see 6 mil an hour or whatever it says, you're like, oh wow, gosh, I have to do the corrupted gauntlet, otherwise it's not worth doing. Well, keep in mind, you got to be honest with yourself. What is your failure rate for the corrupted gauntlet? And for most people, it's above 50% failure rate. You know, you might only complete one out of every three corrupted gauntlets you do, and that's going to cut your money making significantly, because whatever you look up in the wiki, keep in mind it assumes 100% success rate, and I don't know how many it might assume, 8 gauntlets an hour or whatever it says, um, which for corrupted is tough. Not only um, do you've got less time to do it, but the boss has more health and does more damage, so it's a lot riskier to do corrupted. I've got the 10 KC myself just for the diary, but I have always preferred the normal gauntlet. But yeah, feel free to add anything you guys want in the comments. Oh, and another thing, I have been doing my best to keep my videos ad free. That's why I age restrict them and all the rest. I have never wanted ads on any of my videos. I don't do this for money. I just do this for fun. My videos are not high quality enough to uh, demand that you guys sit through a stupid ad. So I really do appreciate you guys watching. Uh, Thanks so much. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.